Hey guys, welcome back. PJ Minington here with episode 8 of our Let's Play. So let's go ahead and continue on as we were last episode, but I would like to change up what we were working on. So last episode, we did a lot to do with sorting, but this episode, I would really like to get a bunch of different machines built. As you saw in earlier episodes, we actually started making some stuff. We got ourselves a generator, a bat box, and a macerator. I would like to go ahead and continue on with those machines. Let's go ahead and let that finish up. And you do see that I have some coal dust, so you guys all know what that means. We're going to be making some solar panels as well as some other cool stuff. Now, one of the first cool things that I would like to make is actually going to be ourselves a drill. And I'm thinking, let's see, I don't want to make that one yet. Let's make this one because it is the first one. We are going to need ourselves an RE battery, which is going to require a little bit of rubber and some copper and a little bit of tin and redstone. So I thought I had redstone on me, but we can grab some of that right here. And I believe, yeah, we have a great amount of these rubber bars, which also work as rubber, in case you were wondering. And those come from Mine Factory Reloaded, I believe, so that is great. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a good bit of copper, all of it that we have, as a matter of fact. And I don't have aluminium stone on us at the moment, but we should have that soon. Let's go ahead and make about 20, or how many is that? That's about 18 that we're going to be making. And let's grab all of this and do the same. And I believe that's about as much as we can make. Let's see, there we go. So that should give us 18 of our cables. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and go ba-boom. And this should give us an RE battery. Now, these things you can actually use to store stuff, or store EU, which is great, but they only store about 10,000 EU, so it would take about 4 of them to change to move the EU out of a battery box, in case you were wondering. So, now the next thing that we're going to need is a little bit of refined iron and a electronic circuit. Electronic circuits are very easy to make. It's just one piece of refined iron, and you shall see. Let's grab ourselves a piece of refined iron. Let's throw all of our stuff back in there because we don't need it at the moment. And this drill is going to help us out a lot because this drill is not going to break, which is a great thing. It's basically just going to last forever, and we're not going to have to make another one ever again unless we lose ours, which might happen. I mean, yeah, it'll probably happen. But as you see, all we need to do now is make ourselves a little bit more refined iron because we do need quite a lot for this, which is a shame, but I suppose we just have to deal with it. Now, the other thing that we are going to need refined iron for is also going to be a few other things. The other thing that we may need it for is for a furnace, which I would like to get going this episode. We can make ourselves an electronic furnace, which is going to run off of electricity opposed to what it was before, which that in its own is great. That is so cool that we can do that. But another thing I would like to get going is a solar panel, and I'm really thinking what we can do right now is, let's see. Yeah, I really think that we do have everything, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a wrench, which is great. And what we should be able to do is, let's see how much. All right, so there's that much in there. We can just let that finish up, but as you see, our generator no longer is working, which is cool. Because let me go ahead and, we can't empty our inventory. Never mind. As you see, I do have quite a few enchants. I have this diamond pickaxe with Unbreaking 3, which is sweet. I traded that to Hunter for the pickaxe that I got, which was I believe, I don't even remember what it was, but it was something cool. So I was like, hey, you know what? I will trade you this for that because I want Unbreaking opposed to Efficiency. I'm not sure why I wanted that trade, but I really like Unbreaking because I know it's not going to break, which is great. And that problem is actually going to be solved by what we're about to make. So that is cool. Let's head back upstairs, and we should be able to grab ourselves a little bit of refined iron. I believe we need about 5, and I did not mean to break that, but no big deal. We should be able to just say, hey, and place it back there. I didn't think the wrench would actually work on that, to be honest, so that's why I did that. So let's grab ourselves our refined iron. Let's place this bad boy there, and you will see that this will make yourself an iron, or not an iron drill, but a mining drill. Now, the mining drill, we should easily be able to go down here and use up the last bit of energy that we have in our battery box in charging this up. Now, I believe you place it right here, and as you will see, it will charge it up with 10,000 EU, and that's all that it is able to hold. Now, we only have 3,201 EU, which is just fine. It is able to hold just as much. So now what we're going to do is, as you see, it actually works rather nicely, which is great. Let's place ourselves a piece of rubber wood here, and actually, you know what, we could do that wall in that, because that looks good. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab ourselves our battery box as well, and we're actually going to be moving this upstairs, and I did not know that was right below. All right, let's head back upstairs and grab all of our machinery, and I plan on moving it either to one side or the other of our house. So let's go ahead and take our mining drill, and we should be able to break all of this stuff. And as you see, it does work rather efficiently, and there we go. So we have all this good stuff. I believe we're going to fall again in doing this unless we are good. You know what? I think, what the heck, all of this is coming out. That is not what I wanted. Let's grab ourselves all of this good stuff because it is going to just spit out as you see it is. And let's break you, and there we go. So now we have all that good stuff. Let's jump down here and grab our copper cables. Now we do need a little bit of food before we can proceed, which is no big deal because I believe I don't see any at the moment. Let's grab all of that stuff back, and let's throw iron ore, and let's throw the sticks, the iron shovel, and let's throw these saplings, and all of that good stuff can go up in there. All right, so now that we have all of that done, what I should be able to do is head back upstairs, and we need to move all of this stuff. Now, the other thing that we really need to do is make a few of the glass panes. Or actually, you know what? I don't think it is glass panes. I think it is exactly what we have, which is great. All right, sorry about that. But as we should be able to do is just go right here. And I think this is going to work. Let's see. I think I need 2 more electronic circuits in order to do this, though. So let's go ahead, and I believe we have just enough to do so. Let's go ahead and do like that. And I didn't grab all of the redstone I needed. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone out of there. We only need 4, which is good, but we should just be able to split that up and place this right here. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, or 3. Do what you want. And we just need 1 more, so this should be very easy. There we go. And this is actually going to require a good bit of resources to make this, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Let's go ahead and place our generator here and our glass like so. And then what we were going to do is end Vision 1 left the game. Alright, so for those of you that don't quite yet know, I do not have GregTech installed, which means if you try to join with GregTech like that person did, it's not actually going to allow you to do so. But as you see, we have ourselves our first, he said hashtag no GregTech. Yeah, GregTech is going to be the factor that's probably not going to let most of you in. So you do need to remove GregTech in order to get into these servers. So that is a great thing to know for those of you that do want to get in. But as you see now, what we should be able to do is say, you know what, let's go ahead and take our battery box and let's place it directly underneath this guy. And as you see, our output point is now right there. So that is great. Let's go ahead and take ourselves our copper cable, and we actually need a little bit more copper cabling, which is no big deal. We can just head over here and grab a little bit more copper, and let's see, let's grab that, and we do have all the rubber on us that we need. So as you see, the solar panel is sitting over there rather nicely. Now, it's not gaining any energy, I don't believe, quite yet, but once we are able to hook it up to our battery box, oh, actually it is, it's on the battery box, so it should be gaining energy at the moment, which is great. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit more of what we need, and I'm thinking we're going to make about 3. Again, we'll make about 18, which is cool. There we go, and 18 more. So now that we have this, we can use this to run our wiring to whatever we need it to. Let's go ahead and break this block here. And as you see, I do actually have this cobblestone here, so I'm able to know, hey, I'm able to place machines there because I have it wired up or whatever. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. My voice messed up for a second, then I had to cut it out, and then I actually paused my mic recording, and the mic stopped, and so I lost everything I did. I actually made a electric furnace, and as you see, I kept the water mills because I was not going to remake those. I will remake some extra, though, in this, and as you see, I did place down our macerator, which is cool, and I really need to get our mining drill upgraded. So those are all things that I would like to go ahead and get achieved in the rest of this episode, so that is a great goal. I'm thinking the first thing that we really need to get done is that electronic furnace, so let's go ahead and make sure no one is watching us, and I thought that EE was right there. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an electronic furnace, which I believe is going to require about 5 iron, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's not all that much. What we should be able to do is actually make ourselves a furnace just to make this a little bit cheaper. Now, obviously, it's cheaper because we're not using nearly as much iron, so let's go ahead and go ba-boom. And as you see, that makes ourselves an iron furnace. So now what we really need to make is another one of our awesome electronic circuits, which is, once again, 6 rubber, or not 6 rubber, but 6 copper cables with whoa. What am I even talking about? 6 copper cables, 2 redstone, and 1 refined iron, which we don't seem to have any refined iron on us. I thought we did. I don't know what the heck just happened. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab this, and we're actually going to need about all of that refined iron just because we lost our stuff that I wasn't making earlier, which is no big deal. I don't mind, but what we are going to need to do is place that right there, and I need a little bit of redstone as well, dang it. Redstone, I don't see you. I don't see you in there either. Alright, this is becoming a pain in the butt. I'm so angry because I did record all this, and then it decided to derp up on me. Oh well. Alright, so what we're going to do is make just a little bit more of our copper cabling because we are going to need this. We're also going to need another RE battery just because I messed up once again, and we lost all of that stuff. Now, if I already did this, then I'm going to be angry, but I'm pretty sure that I didn't, so that should be fine. Let's grab ourselves our redstone as well as... we do need a little bit more redstone. I don't know where redstone went to, so we're going to have to go find that. And there we go. There's a good bit of redstone. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and take ourselves a piece of refined iron, place that in the center, and surround it by redstone on the left and the right. Now what we're going to do is take ourselves our copper cables and go ba-boom, and there we go. We have ourselves an electronic circuit, which is cool. Let's throw those sticks on the ground, and let's make ourselves an RE battery. Now this is going to be a very simple recipe for those of you that don't know what it is. It's going to store about 10,000 EU for our things. Now I already made our mining drill, so obviously we already used one of those, but that is cool. As you see, we have this, and it used an RE battery. It does hold 10,000 EU, and I'm really hoping that I made this. I don't remember if I did or not, but hey, oh well, if I didn't, I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and take our refined iron and do like that, and we have ourselves our first generator. So what we are really going to need out of this generator is, actually, I did say I was going to make an electric furnace, didn't I? Oh well, we're going to go ahead and make these water mills first because they are much easier to make, as a matter of fact. Let's take this generator, and let's say we're going to place all of these sticks in the corners, and let's place the wood like so. And there you go. That is how you make yourselves water mills. So now that we have ourselves 4 water mills, what I would really like to do is grab some water from over here, which is very easy, and I don't know if he crashed or what happened. Let's replace this with that. There we go. And what I need to do is say ba-boom, and what I really would like to do is let's go ahead and break this, and we should break a little bit of dirt, which should be cool. Let's make a 3x3, I believe, should be enough. I don't really know if this is going to be enough or what, but let's take our, you know what, let's take this, and let's move it up a little bit. That way we are able to utilize all of this, and that would be cool. And we should be able to place our water mills here, here, and down here, which will be super cool if we are able to do so. And in the live stream, I will be moving these later today, just because I don't really like them where they are. Now, you can break this with a pickaxe, I do believe, so let's go ahead and do that. And if it breaks, yeah, if it broke, it wouldn't be able to do it because they couldn't split it up the way it needed to be split up. So that is a good thing to know. You can make, or you can actually break those, which is super cool because you don't have to use yourself a wrench, which is kind of cool. So let's go ahead and grab that, and now we have ourselves 2 water buckets. We are going to need about 8 water buckets, which is no big deal. Let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know if that's going to be infinite. No, I don't think it is, but no big deal. Let's just go ahead and grab ourselves 2 more and run back. And this is basically going to supply these with 1 EU per tick. Now, another thing you can do is actually use a little bit of red power to constantly keep those supplied with just a little bit of what it needs, which is a few water buckets every now and then. And they will actually produce about 1,000 EU, I believe, which is actually pretty good considering that they are super cheap. And I don't know, let's see. Yeah, there we go. So now we have ourselves that unlimited water pool right there. And is that, nope. All right, so let's take from there. And as you see, these don't have any water in them. So hey, Mr. Zombie, don't attack me, please. As you see, they actually don't have any water in them in the bucket area, which is easily remedied by just taking yourself a bucket or 2, and you should be able to say boom, and as you see, it will begin to fill up. Now, as you add into this, it will actually produce a little bit more EU every time, but for now, what we are going to do is go ahead and wire up all of this like so. And I believe, yes, we have just enough, and now all of these are producing EU. Now, the good thing about these is it produces EU all around the clock. So now that we have 4, I believe we should be getting 4 EU per tick, which is super sweet. And once again, all of these breeds are already purebred, so that is super cool that we have all of those purebred guys, and I just love that because it's sweet. We can't throw honeycombs in there. Oh well, that's fine. I need to fix the floor here. Let's go ahead and place some dirt down for temporary stuff. Now, another thing that we really need to get done this episode is a electric furnace. As I said I was going to make before I made all of those. Let's go ahead and check our energy levels. I don't think we actually need, let's see. There's a way that we can shorten up our wiring, and I'm just trying to figure out how we can. Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's not do it quite yet. Let's check on our energy levels, though, so let's break that wire. We don't quite need that wire, it's just kind of there, but as you see, we are slowly going up on energy, which that will actually be remedied, as I said, once we add red power into this water mill, and I think I'm going to do that on the live stream, so that'll be cool once we're able to get that done. But another thing that I really need to do is that electronic furnace that I keep talking about. And the electronic furnace is going to obviously run off of what we need. So let's go ahead and say boom, and let's do all of this stuff. Let's throw it in there because we don't really need it in our inventory for the time being. So now we are going to go ahead and look up the recipe for the electric furnace. Now, it's a super simple recipe. All we really need is an iron furnace, so let's go ahead and break the one that we have here. As you see, I did actually already steal the other one for earlier, when I already made one, and I will actually be bringing the other one that I made earlier back in, but I don't really want to do that at the moment because you guys will be like, you cheater. Well, I didn't cheat. I made it twice. So, yeah, as you see, it's a super simple recipe. So, I mean, it doesn't really even matter that I already had to make it twice. I don't really mind all that much. But if I had enough energy, I would just go ahead and bring that other one up. I do have it down in the basement, just sitting there for the time being. I may give it to someone. I'm not exactly sure. But as you see, the energy is actually filled up. So that is super sweet. Now, you can't throw whatever you want in there. And that was a can. I think I might have said can't. But as you see, it does use up a little bit of energy, which is no big deal. Once you have a good source of energy, it's cooking up our iron with no issue at all. Now, another thing that I really want to get done is that diamond drill. So the diamond drill is going to be amazing just for the pure fact that you are able to use it as a diamond pickaxe, but not only that, after you run out of energy, it doesn't run out, just like the normal mining drill, and it mines everything super fast. Now, I would like to make an advanced drill, but we will have to do that later because I think it involves coolant cells and all of that good stuff. But actually, I only have 2 diamonds. As you saw, I did, and that is going to be a pain in the butt. So a remedy to that is 4 gold ingots. And as you see, there we go. We have ourselves a diamond. So that is super cool. Let's go ahead and take our 3 diamonds and surround you like so. And bada boom, we have ourselves an electric drill. So that is great. And it's actually a diamond electric mining drill. So that is super cool. Let's go ahead and type in advanced, and let's check out what is required to make ourselves an advanced one. So as you see, it is a few overclocker upgrades, and that's just a few 10k coolant cells, and you know what? That's not all that bad. Let's go ahead and work towards an advanced diamond drill if we are able to do so. I think we don't have all that much time left, but let's see if we do. Let's see. All we needed was, let's see, overclockers. We need a few of these, which I think what we are going to do is take out our minium stone, and let's just make a few of these guys right here. And I messed up that recipe, but as you see, these are called cans, and I don't exactly know what mod these come from, but as you see, they're able to hold water, which is super cool, and our infinite water source is perfect for this because it's like, hey, I'm awesome, and here we go. So now we have all of that good stuff. We have about 12 of our water cans. Now, how many of these are we going to need is a great question. I'm assuming, let's see, 3 plus, we're going to need about 9 of these. So we don't have quite enough inventory space on us at the moment. And let's hope he is in here. Let's see. Let's place our that in there. We don't really need that. And let's go ahead and sort out our redstone, our carrots, and let's say coal and that should be good. All of this may not know where to go, but it should go into our chest that is down below. Now, I did actually add our chest, and I upgraded it to an iron chest, which is super cool. Let's go ahead and check and see how many EU per tick I'm getting. Holy crap, that is pretty good for this early in the game. Now, all of this is working rather nicely. I will have to say, let's see, do we have, nope, there's nothing being mace rated. Let's go ahead and show off a few of the speeds in the mace rater. Now, this is much faster than that quartz grindstone, but let's go ahead and continue on with our advanced diamond drill. So now all we're going to have to do is take our tin and spread it out like so. and we are going to have to place this in the middle, and this will actually allow us to get 10k coolant cells. Now, this is actually actually, we should be able to count the rows, and I think this is actually 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is exactly how many we are going to need for our advanced diamond drill. So that is great. As you see, it only requires 3 per each one, so that is pretty cool. Now, I'm actually going to need a little bit of redstone and glowstone for this, so that may be an issue, because I think I used a little bit of glowstone for our Thaumcraft, so I don't know. We'll just have to see how that pans out, but let's see if we have enough of this stuff, which we do, so that's great. We actually were able to get 18 here in a sec, so there is 18 of those. And what I need to do now is make a few more of our circuits. So let's make about, let's say 5 of these. So let's go ahead and split that up. And let's say 1, 2, actually we can only make 3. So let's go ahead and make 3 because we can. And I could actually make a machine to go ahead and make all of these for me, but there is really no point in doing so at the moment. So now, as you see, we have ourselves 3 electronic circuits, which is great. We're actually going to need a few more, but hey, what can you do? I don't know. We don't quite have enough rubber at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure that we're going to be able to do this, but let's see. Is there any more rubber anywhere to be found? There is a bit of rubber wood, which is cool. I don't know if you can actually place that down and break it again to get wood, but I would assume that you can't because that would be kind of cheating, I suppose. We need just a tiny bit more rubber, and we'll be able to make ourselves a couple of those overclockers, which will be cool because I'll be able to show them off and show you guys that they will go inside of what we need them to. And we can actually put them, I believe, in the electronic furnace as well as in the macerator. I know for a fact the macerator accepts them. I don't quite know about the electronic furnace because I'm pretty sure it won't. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check, actually, to be honest, because, oh, actually, we can. So that is cool. I really love the water in this texture pack. It looks sweet, but as you see, that is producing a good bit of energy, or at least it should be, and let's see. I believe it's time to go ahead and wrap up the video. Let's see, 9 plus 13 gives us about 24. We do have a little bit of time left, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here because I did lose a bunch of time. Now, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please do go ahead and let me know in the like button down below, as well as in the comment section down below. It means the world to me, and I really, really would like to hit 400 subscribers because we are super close to that, and it will mean the world to me once we get there. Now, just keep in mind that you guys can make a difference in my channel. Just by you subscribing, I can be seen by a lot of other people, as well as the like button. It just means a lot to me. So thank you guys for watching, and this has been PG Mining 10, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.